Hey everyone, Mistik here. Welcome back to the Should I Buy series where I review supers in Graal era. Each episode, I rate the super on its usefulness to you as a player, its rarity in the game, and the demand it has in the player base. Afterwards, I speak to the price of the item and give my opinion on whether or not it's worth spending your hard-earned shells on. Today, we're going to be reviewing the Bamboo Sword. Starting out with usefulness, Bamboo Sword deals 8 damage. Obviously this is a decent amount of damage as it is the second highest damage out of just normal weapons, however it's just not enough after what we've seen with other weapons. The issue with 8 damage weapons is that around the same price range or even for less you can actually find much better weapons for attacking. I feel that an item needs to be at least 9 damage to actually be a plausible weapon in this day and age. I guess the one good thing about Bamboo Sword is it is a fast attacking weapon similar to daggers, however I'm not really a big fan of these kind of weapons. I feel like if you're going to be making a super, it needs to be 9 damage and fast. Because of this, I'm going to go ahead and give Bamboo Sword a 6 out of 10 in usefulness because yes, it does have the damage, but it's not quite hitting that benchmark we're seeing lately. Next, we're going to move on to the Bamboo Sword's rarity. Bamboo Sword was originally released as one of Teemo's supers. For those who don't actually remember this age, these included Layered Dagger, Beaver Hammer, Bamboo Sword, Modern Katana, however I think that one was released before him, and Mushroom Dagger. However, like most of these other supers, it was released in auctions about a year after when Teemo actually quit. Since then, it's actually been quite frequently auctioned and currently probably sits at about 10 to 15 in game. However, not as many of these have actually survived throughout the years. I believe at this moment in tables there is at most 4 or 5 Bamboo Swords that are being bought and sold. Although Bamboo Sword isn't the most rare item, I still give it at least a 4 out of 10 in rarity. Moving on to the demand of Bamboo Sword, this is probably its weakest category. Bamboo Sword doesn't really have a lot to offer. Yes, it's an 8 damage weapon, however it doesn't really stand out in the crowd. It has a pretty minimal design and its only special effect is that it can close itself and just be holding in your hand. We see this on lots of weapons and we even see better special effects on a lot of rares, so this really didn't impress me. And I can assume that it didn't impress a lot of you either. Even its attack animations are nothing special with just a basic swing. Honestly, this is probably one of the weaker demand categories out of any weapon we've actually seen on this series so far, so I'm gonna have to score with a really low 3 out of 10. Now getting into the price of Bamboo Sword. Bamboo is actually stuck pretty consistent in its price because it hasn't been hoarded a lot. Generally, its price sits between the 15 and 20k mark, and that stands true to this day. Currently, it's sitting around 15 to 16k, and I don't really see a price change happening anytime soon, so if you want a consistent item, this could be yours, but I'll talk about that more in my opinion after this. So, getting into my opinion, honestly, this is going to be a definite don't buy. Bamboo Sword has almost nothing to offer, and I think that's pretty obvious, especially with how short this video is. You're paying upwards of 16k for an item you're never going to use, even over normal rares. I just don't see any upside to this weapon at all. Maybe there is someone out there that thinks Bamboo Sword is the best thing ever, but sadly I just can't get behind it. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for this episode of the Should I Buy series. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, and if you're new, please subscribe for more content like this. Also, please leave your thoughts below on Bamboo Sword. Do you disagree or agree with my opinion? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.